So this is a clip that was sent to me. I know the target who actually is speaking to General Flynn. I gave her the information as to where to get scanned. I put her in touch with many people in the community. I'm glad she has made progress. She's actually doing a really good job of putting this all on the map and out there. It's fantastic. It really is. While she ran me down and insulted me long ago, I am tipping my hat to her. She's doing a good job. And that's the main thing, is exposing this. Because as a Canadian, this will never get exposed in Canada because we have the most corrupt government on the face of the planet. And ironically, we pay for the International Criminal Court and they don't provide service to Statute Rome members. So I'm wondering, why are we funding them? Why are we funding them when we can't even speak to an appointed person from Canada at the criminal court level? Instead, we get I did video on this. So we get like a loop. Thank you for your donation and no way to reach out to them. I'm not going back to the backbone of the internet to hunt that person's email down. That's just disgraceful and disgusting. Crimes against humanity are factually happening in Canada. Women, in particular, predominantly, are the highest percentage of victimized victims in Canada. That's just the truth. Violence against women will never change in this country. Has not changed in the last 20 years that I'm aware of. Anyways, I'm going to stop running off at the mouth. I'm going to put this on here. This is General Flynn talking to a gal who has been chipped, and she's got the diagnostic.
Recording, let me talk for a minute, and then if you want to say something, you can chime right in, okay? So I'm looking at a report, and we're not going to name whose report it is, but this is gathered from the biometric trips that were traced by a doctor. And if you look on this screen, it says correspondence, meaning who generated the letter, whose request it was, how it was returned. If you look here, it says view grant. So there is a governmental grant, for example, to SpaceX here. There is a governmental grant to all these companies. This report's 20 pages long, and I believe it's only on 7 chips. One lady has 53 chips. So I wonder what her report says, but when you look here, Northrop Grumman, Connecticut Corporation. Let me go to the actual report. I'm going to start moving it around, okay, on screen. And here we go. Sierra Space Corporation. Let me take you there. It's right here. No, wait. This is SpaceX table of contents for the order authorization for the grant. Do you understand? Here's 3 federal satellite systems, communications from the FCC, and who authorized it. Okay, so what I'm doing is researching, for example, here. Space Tech Corporation is another person listed on the same chip. And I have the lady on the phone. I'm not going to identify her. Solutions, Environmental Systems, Space Technologies and Subsystems, Human Space Flight. Okay, so here we go. We can go to the Dream Chaser. Do you know what that is? That's a plane in space that delivers to the space stations data. Okay, so when you look and you see all these different connected pieces, like for example, on that list is Quinet Q Supply U.S. Army Banshee Jet Targeting System. So the company targeting for the U.S. Army has leased space on the chip in your body. So when you go back and you look at all these things, okay, it's complicated, don't get me wrong. Someone's got to figure out why Raytheon, Robotic Research, SCI Technologies, Sierra, Southwest, South Space. Here, this is SpaceX. Now, the grant they got is not showing. Okay, so here's another one. Sierra, the grant they received, which here's one that's granted. Quantum. I don't know who these people are, but when you look at all of them, it's alarming. Let's go to page 4. Okay, this is page 5. Hold on. Boeing. Boeing is leasing the chip inside you. Raytheon, leasing the chip inside you. Now, let me ask the lady on the phone, did you consent to this?
No.
Okay. No. A big resounding no, right? So they're a profit center for the grant. Without you participating, they couldn't collect the money and fulfill the requirements of the grant. You understand? Now, the pain and suffering you're receiving from the electronic torture, right, is a result of them playing a video game like Donkey Kong, right, inside your brain.
Well, I think it's being emitted from the frequencies that are being emitted from our bodies.
Okay. Well, hold on. You think it's coming out from inside?
Yes. So think of it like this, John. Think of it like we are walking cell towers.
I hear you. But I don't understand why that would injure you.
They're using our frequencies. They're using our frequencies to broadcast or communicate.
Well, is that what you think?
No,
it's two-way. It's two-way communication. We know that.
That's right. Well, and also mine is two-way communication, satellite and GPS.
Yep. I have high-speed satellite communications. I have two-way radio. And this stuff is registered to NATO. And you've got the International Criminal Court that will not investigate crimes against humanity for chipping systems. This, by design, is their job to investigate. So why are we paying them? Clearly, there appears to be an approved human trafficking system, because when you stick something in someone's body, that's a chain. And the whip is radio frequency. It translates to slavery systems. Slavery was abolished. Somebody just reinvented it and decided to call it science, innovation, and technology. And where they just eliminate paying the slave and torturing it until it's dead. And they're calling this a mental health condition? No, this is human trafficking. This is human trafficking of primarily women. Later.